Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at Google Keep, which has become one of my favorite ways to keep up with notes, pun intended, of course. So what we're going to do is we're just going to look at some of the key features in it and some of the new things that Google Keep allows. So on my home screen here, you can see I've already got notes done, but whenever you want to take a new note, all you're just going to do is click up here, take a note. I can add a title here, and then I can start taking notes on whatever. That's pretty simple, pretty easy, but I want to go over some of the features that Google Keep allows you to do, and we're just going to kind of start over here at the bottom. First, you've got a remind feature, so I can click on reminder, and then I can set a time, uh, and Keep will send me an alert to remind me to do something. But one of the cool features with this, especially with the mobile app, is you could do time and date, but I can also pick a place. So if I'm at home and I want to remember to do something when I get to school, I can just click pick a place and then I can choose that location. And then when I get to school, I'll get a reminder to do that. So that's a really cool feature there. The next thing we can do, we can add collaborators to it. So I can add an email address or a person, and it works kind of like it does in Google Docs or any of the other Google apps. It just shares it with somebody, and they can add notes to it as well. You've got a color code feature here, which makes for really good, easy. Organization, and this is for students as well as teachers. So students can use Google Keep to keep up with notes for class. They can color code the different subject areas if they need to, or anything like that. Next thing here, we've got add an image, which is pretty clear cut. You can just add a picture to Google Keep, and we'll take a look at a really cool feature with that in just a second. I can archive it, and then we've got the more menu. So, um, in addition to color coding, we can add labels. And one of the cool things with labels is you can also hashtag stuff. So if I go up here in my notes and let's just say I hashtag notes, and then it adds that hashtag label to it, and then it also links it in my note. So that's a pretty cool feature there too. I can add a drawing. So if you want to just like an actual drawing, it gives you a pen tool here, and then you can add that drawing to your note, and then you can see it's creating the thumbnail there, um, and and then I can do whatever I want to with that. The next feature we have, make a copy. We can do check boxes. So if you want to come up with a checklist of things to do, I can click that, and then it adds a new list item, grade papers, lesson plans. So I could create a note for maybe my week, things to do this week, and then I can check them off as I go. Um, One of the features that I really love is this grab image text feature. So what this does is it will take any picture that you take. So let's just go down here to this one. I've got this picture here, um, and if I go down to the menu and click grab image text, what it's going to do is it's going to take any text that it recognizes in that picture and then it's going to add it to the note. So when I click it down here, when I scroll down, you can see it grabbed all of the text from that image and put it in there. Now, obviously, it takes a little bit of editing on there, but if I'm, say, doing uh, a paragraph out of a book or something that I don't have a document copy of, I could put it in Google Keep. I can grab that image text and then, get that paragraph out with very little editing. It's going to be a whole lot quicker than if I tried to like type that whole thing up myself. And then the last thing, which I think is a really cool feature too, this copy to Google Docs. So if I click on this, what it's going to do is it's going to create a Google Doc with all of the information that I just typed in there. And then I can open this doc here, and then you see uh, there I've got a Google Doc, which is cool. Now, this also works if you're familiar with the sidebar. So Like if I'm in Google Slides, there's the sidebar to the right. I can open up my keep notes there, and then I can click on a note, and then I can add that information directly to a slide. So if I create like a brand new slide, it's going to make the title of the note the kind of title heading of that slide, and then the stuff that's in the notes will be in the body part of that. So Google Keep, it's very versatile. It's got a lot of great things that you can do, and like I said, it's become one of my favorite note taking apps, and it's free and it's integrated right into all of the Google stuff. So hopefully, this will give you some good information and get you started.